Gentlemen, oozers, ladies and gremlins and goblins and lads, it's time for Civilization Beyond Earth Season 14. We're finally doing Hanjie Moon Civilization, the name of which has temporarily escaped me. So I'll just go ahead and set that up right now. Shall we play on a slightly harder difficulty? Why not? Alright, we're playing Gemini receives small advantages. Mercury is meant to be normal. Okay, let's play on Soyuz. Let's move the difficulty back up and hope that Chungsu, that's the name of it. I knew that. Shut up. Okay. Fine. Yes, I would like production in every city, mostly because I'm going to be oh, what's the word? I'm going to be doing a lot of water cities, and to that end I will want the coasts on the map revealed. And as always, I think probably just having pioneering technology makes the most sense. Alright, now what do you want here? A Protean world? An Atlantean world? No, I think we'll just do a frigid Terran world. Or, hold up. Better idea. We might have to run this a couple times in order to get what I want. But we'll do a Protean world. It's called Su 348C. Su, you say? Alright, revealing coasts on the map might not actually be all that useful, but that's alright. These reasons that the Chungsu employs special procedures. Chungsu is like the name of the... Okay. So, what do you think? Do you think we're going to be at the edge of the continent? Well, there's one way to find out. Hiya. Okay, this is one hell of a weird-looking continent. And there is no point over here that's thin enough to, like, put a city that functions as a canal. So basically, you get inside this lake. Oh, I like this. Oh, I am enamored. Alright, go fetch. We'll need to research some stuff. Yes, obviously we'll want submarines. Highest priority. Give me an old Earth relic for culture. I'm in a water city. It doesn't matter as much. I just do a trade depot. And then I get to select a research project because I already have a spy. I just get one for free. So you may as well do plus 2% health for all the good that's going to matter. What kind of victory are we going to go for here? I don't know. I haven't really given that a whole lot of thought. Anyway, Solar Collector is ready to go. Hiya. There's Phyrexite right here. You want to just say we're going to do a Supremacy victory? There's more Phyrexite here. I'm inclined to say yes on that. Alright, I would like the Explorer to come over this way towards this crashed satellite that we found. It may take you some time to get there. You have discovered an alien nest. The project is activated. I now have more health. Hooray. I could attack these aliens, but there's really no point yet. There's also a stupendous amount of xenomass right here. So we might do two Mindflower victories in a row. Uh-oh. Somebody's landed up on the inside of the lake. Well, I think they're going to be my first victims. Are we going to have any goofy quirks in this episode, in this season? I'm thinking that what I want to do is have a rule wherein I cannot take... I can't found any cities on land. I want to stay out in the sea. And... like, obviously I can take enemy cities, but if they don't have a wonder in them and they're not the capital, I have to raise them. Sea to shining sea, baby. All right, you're embarrassing me. Get away from the aliens, please. All right, choose production. Give unto me... I'm tempted to say colonial. Well, no, don't do colonialist yet. Give me a patrol boat. Move along. Yep, resource pod. You will note that I'm not attacking the aliens. That's because I don't actually want them to be angry at me yet. Don't worry, that part comes later. Alright, more aliens. But yes, if I had the aliens mad at me right now, they probably would be like, no, I don't want you to come down into my territory. Alright, patrol boat Uno. You're going to sneak around over here. Choose production. Okay, now it's going to take you 5 more turns to grow again. Why don't you just get me another patrol boat? Okay, there's an alien nest out there. Feeling kind of hemmed in, you know. Really want to know who this neighbor is, and then I want to go wipe them out. I don't really want them in my way. More xenomass. Wow. Alright, pick this up. We just don't want to be unfriendly yet. Oh, there's a sunken spacecraft over here that we can go explore. Alright, meteorite craters. I think we know that drill. Please come and grab this for me. Great, science, thank you. Progeny 2 interactive family tree. Got it. Alright, what do we want to do? Well, look, I haven't done... It feels like I haven't done a supremacy victory recently. And I kind of want to do that. So we're going to start on engineering. Camera wanted to show me something, but I missed... Oh, aliens fighting. Okay. Hello, it's Kozlov. Alright. Good news. I know where Kozlov is. Alright, more energy. Cool. You have 317 energy. Yeah. Can I just buy? No. Colonist is 390. Okay, never mind. In that case, could you please get me a colonialist? And then we have a quest decision. Okay, energy from trade depots or production? Production. Because I'm basically going to be out here in the wilderness. I would say I'm allowed to build cities on little tiny islands. I think that would keep things interesting. Alright. Culture developed. As always, we start with 5 points in the might tree. No matter what we're doing, that's just like a guaranteed good way to start. Alright, there's a lot of stuff over here. Expedition completed. You now have to make the long and perilous journey home. There's another one of them resource pods. And here be an upgrade to fighting aliens. That's good. Put it here. I don't know, that makes most sense to me. I want to run out and grab resource pods. Uh-oh, that's a lot of alien nests. That's unfortunate. Oop. Okay. Yeah, just run away from that. I think that's the smartest possible move. Alright, there's some floating over here. Where do you want to set up the city? Just here, man. Here's safe. Alright, somebody else has landed over here, which is not part of the continent? No, it is. God, this is a weird continent. I like it. Alright. Bring this guy back home. There's also petroleum here. Uh-oh. Aliens are on land. That's not so good. Alright, go found an outpost. Yeah. Alright. Hi. It thinks I want to put an outpost down here. You know, that's not terrible, assuming that I can get past the aliens. I'm going to go back this way, I think. I'm going to pick up that. Now it would be worthwhile to kill aliens. However, I don't actually have any anti-alien tools in my toolbook kit. Alright. Gunboat. Oh, no, that's been taken. Okay. In that case, let's get our patrol boats back and let's do a little anti-alien crusade over here. But cautiously, dear boy. Cautiously. You should mine this meteorite crater, by the way. Right, yes. Okay. Yeah, right. This area looks safe enough. Alright, just running into aliens in Miasmar. What a surprise. Give me that. Alright, mine more meteorite craters. Can do. There's some interesting territory out there for sure. I don't know. I might say that we're allowed to colonize this land as well, but I'm obviously not going to prioritize that yet. Ooh, resource pod. Alright, go. Patrol boat unit. Sweet. Not really the unit that I need. Alright, go grab this. Energy. Impossible drive. Nice. Alright. More people are arriving. Get a quest to Sigione. Okay. Give me Palatine. Alright, Palatine's over there. That's fine. Because I'm about to be able to extend a trade route. Resource pod. Yeah, go grab that. Alright, I think it's time to start annoying these guys a little bit. Minor defeat, yeah. Don't do anything yet. Okay, he's gonna attack. That's quite alright. All these people don't want to put their cities right on the coastline. That's very annoying, you know. Okay. Give me this. Thanks. More research. Alright, what do you want to get now? Computing for more spies probably makes the most sense. You're also just going to need to pick up genetics just for the extra health buildings. But I suspect that can wait for a little bit longer. Or robotics and just start with attack jets. Ooh. Oh, I like that idea. I don't really need spies as desperately as other people do. I have a spy. Yes, I have a spy. Could you go check out Crab Roost for me, please? In fact, hold on. Personality traits. Oh, 150. Okay. Okay. Can you come around this way, please? You are going to back off. You are going to come over here. And now we've got him entrapped. And you're going to build me a trade convoy. Oh, can you attack? Wow. Okay, do it. Ow. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, that alien's dead. Good. Alright, go kill this guy. Minor defeat, yeah. Alright, you might be able to finish this guy off? Yes, great. Okay. Now heal up the fleet and run away. Yes. No, I'm serious. Just heal my fleet, please. Can I go this way? Ooh, I can go this way. Alright. We can come back over here and bombardo this. We should... Yeah, okay. Extra science from killing aliens. Right, good. Was it 150? Was it 110? Hang on. Alright, research computing. Yeah, I'll get on that in a minute. Meanwhile, can I grab this? Yeah, no, you do not get... I get an extra covert agent at level 3, but this just gives me more science per agent rank. Yeah, I'll grab that. That makes sense to me. Bombardo this guy. Alright, what we got? Yes, empty top. Right up. Well, more aliens. Bother. They might not. They might be hostile. Oh, they're not. Yet. Yet. Let's just not. Let's go back. Not deal with that, I think. Okay. Spy's ready to go. Great. Yes, establish a network. And that'll be free science. Alright, alien is ready to go. Great. Or, Trobo. Okay, you're just going to stay here. Alright, this trade convoy obviously is going to Palatine. Yes, 6 culture per turn. That's tremendously useful. Alright, Zhongsang. I think at this point I need to move you. Oh, my options are limited. Never mind. Get me a... Combat rover is 17 turns, huh? Alright, how about a clinic where health is getting a little bit skeptical? I think we are going to need to get ourselves an land city. I think we're going to have to say that's allowed. Alright, can you heal up before I ask you to do anything else? What do these things look like anyway? Oh, they're really tiny. Alright, kill 10 alien units. Yeah, that's something I can do. Okay. Any other aliens out here want to mess? No. Okay, start attacking more hydrocoral. Hello, aliens to kill. Uh-oh, lots of aliens. Yeah, this guy might want to run away. Alright, can we get this guy back down to me? Ideally. Can you come up here and attack this? It's a minor defeat. Yeah, but it's worth experience for you, is the thing. Okay, spy's ready to go. Siphon some energy, please. Should work on ways to improve agent speed. Hello. Okay, I think this guy might be dead. Ow. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, well, that sucks. Oops. That's alright. Here. Upgrade your firepower, sink that guy. Go ahead and get me a submarine. Heal up. You just... Nope, nope, there's more garbage. So much miasma. Alright, red sun's all the way over there. I don't really have... Cool, a Kraken. That's great. What if I just, like, leave? Do you think the Kraken will follow me? Yes, I suspect the answer to that question is yes. Alright, let's stop shooting aliens then. Let's see if everybody can just chill for a moment. Yeah, get out of the Alright, another virtue. Affinity gain, please. You know I want this. It's so tempting. F it. Chicks dig scars and no one lives for her. Frontier Stadium. Artifacts discovered more often. Production for orbital units. Expedition speed. Frontier Stadium. Frontier Stadium is the obvious choice. Okay. Yeah, they're mad. They didn't like that. Can't really blame them. For X-Site, yeah. Yeah, okay, so he ate my trade unit. Hardly a surprise. Can I shoot you from here? Oh my god. I mean, no, the answer is you really can't. Hello, it's China.
Fine, yeah.
How are you? I would like to shoot you just so that you don't harass my explorer too much. This is cool. Dang ye, get me a trade depot. Oh boy. And stay out of vision of that guy and hope he doesn't, like, decide to be a problem. Yeah, that's fine. A frickin' Kraken just decided to wander in here. Alright, there's that. Someone can go out and see what there's to see. Can you please rebuild that trade convoy? It'd be the next thing to do. And then what I'm going to do, and Kraken's still here, but can I just sneak by you? Sometimes the Krakens move one tile, sometimes they move two. Yeah, okay, well, you're dead. My god.
If the person...
Okay, that's annoying. Health from clinics, please. We're gonna need more patrol boats. Yeah, I know we're gonna need more patrol boats. That's really annoying. Alright, here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. This guy needs to get down here and start checking this out. This guy needs to give me a worker. I am in desperate need of one. We're going to keep an eye on the Kraken and hope that he just goes away. Alright, so far so good. Ooh. Okay, the Kraken has just straight up disappeared. I love it when that happens. Right, these bugs are dying. Bye-bye. Alright, go ahead and build me a mine. They call it a mine. Alright, the Kraken has vanished. That's good. That's really good. Let's go... I'm hesitant to bring my entire army out this way, such as it is and what there is of it. But after this trade unit comes up, I can just start spamming more patrol boats and whatnot. So, not terribly worried. All right, quest decision. Ignore the outbreak. Cultural bonus. Alright, trade unit. Back to Palatine. Alright, and then just get me a bunch of patrol... Yes. Yes. Activate your queue. Add to your queue a small army of patrol boats. Alright, could you give me an energy crop, please? I need to build a cyto nursery. I don't have the technology to do that, I don't think. At least not yet. Alright. Hello. Alright, that's good. Don't want to provoke them too much, even as we slowly cull the herd. There's plenty of alien nests out here, assuming that we can, you know, survive all of this. Yep. Alright, back off. And you too. Oh, frig me, there's the Kraken. Okay, that's bad. That is humorously terrible. Where did he go? How did he do that? Alright, heal up. Find me the... Yeah, okay, I know where the Kraken is. Go... Actually, just stay where you are. Alright, mine has been built here. Come over here. Farbase 1. Yeah, I can't really get to that, can I? Where's the Kraken? Here he is. Cool. That's fine. Paddock. Production down here in Dangy. Give me a clinic and add to your queue. Thorium reactor. I may as well do a Frontier Stadium because I'm probably going to be using you for other stuff as well. Alright, artificial intelligence. Lovely. Hi. Are you killing another one of my trade units? Alright, well the aliens are back to not being hostile, so who knows. Alright, you're done. Go back up to Zhongsang. Back off. Back off again. Develop a virtue of free affinity level. Yes. Cool. Free affinity level. Supremacy. Bam. Alright, upgrades. Soldiers up to healing or attacking? Let's do one attacking. And then against naval melee. Alright. Oh, now these are going to take longer to build, too. Well, so be it. Alright. I'm going to start to just wail on this guy a little bit. Yeah, I know, I've only got the one submarine. What if I can get his attention and make him chase me? The answer to that is not really.
Robot.
Alright, tac jet. Cool. And supremacy level 2. Great. Upgrade to the gunboat. Yes. Upgrade against sea units. Thank you. So it's going to take 2 turns last time. Hello? There you are. Alright. Bombardo. New research. May as well get computing. That we can use other spies. Alright, you're going to try to attack the patrol boat. It's not going to be as effective now. Okay, so I shoot you. And then you're going to heal up. Well done. Le Kraken is going away again. My sense rate is terrible. It is. It really is. Alright, upgrade. Chill. Very questionable how much good you can do from here. Keep annoying the Kraken. Maybe it will leave. Kinda doubt it. Alright, we have another patrol boat. Well, that's good. Okay, Explorator gets to go explorate again. Alright. That thing's dead. The Kraken is over here. Alright, what I really want to do is just, like, get this guy to sneak around the Kraken and get out there. The rest is nonsense I don't care that much about. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely stuff up here if you want to put a city up here. I kind of do. 7 for Axite, that's a lot. Alright, that's definitely food for thought. Yeah, I don't know. We are playing on a harder difficulty. Maybe I won't put any silly restrictions on it and we can just go. Yeah. Run away! Run away, little man. We can absolutely afford another city now. Uh-oh. Ow. Not again. Okay, we lived, but only barely. And there's a Kraken chasing me. So that's cool. This guy literally can escape. Are you freaking kidding me? Ooh, there's something to explore up there. Can you just buy me another one of them colonialists, please? Thank you. Alright, spies ready to do more stuff. I believe you have enough diplomatic capital to do something now. Oh, we should. We should make our spies go faster. I am all the way at the bottom. Yup. That's cool. Hi. Ow. Stop it. Ow. That hurt. That hurt quite badly. Can we finish this guy off? Maybe. There we go. Great. Yes, we killed him. Oh, that's such good news. Okay. Alright, Colomonimist. Yeah, up here's fine. I like that. I like that spot. Alright, heal up. Heal up. Now, the Kraken gone, we can move some of these guys out this way and clean out all these nests and get run some science scores. That wouldn't be too bad. And now we can start attacking these aliens as well. How do you want to get Jungsing out of there when the time comes? Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really given that a lot of thought. That's probably the next thing we got to do, actually. So why don't we just bring this guy down here for now? Alright, hop in here. It's going to be 5 turns to grab that expedition. That's good. Okay. Alright, back from our little recording break. I have a little fleet here, but obviously we're going to want to let them heal up before we go out and break some alien faces. Do I want to go in here and grab the Russian territory? I might, actually. I mean, he's got Krabaros and Uzbek, and they're both right on the coastline, so I could just knock Vadim off the map really, really early on if I just assembled a fleet and sailed it in that direction. I'm not saying no. Hey, submarine, get moving. Hello. Worker. Sorry, not worker. Colonialist. Yes, great. Bam. Don't worry about special rules or restrictions. We are going to mostly stay in the sea. And what do we decide? We decided on supremacy. Yeah, we'll just... This is probably not the one that you would want to do, but like something where you have to stay within your orbital network. Okay. Well, that's not quite within my orbital network. Oh well. Aliens detected. Yeah. Did you want to purge the aliens or get them back to being friendly? I want to get them back to being friendly because I do not want to have to worry about aliens just rampaging over my stuff after my fleet goes off to deal with Vadim Kozlov. Right? Think about this. Alright, more culture. Yay, good. This notification has not fully left the screen, which I think is kind of weird. Okay, there it goes. We will need to keep an eye on this Explorator who is getting devoured by Meowsmers. Alright, develop a virtue. Develop a virtue. Production for each upgrade that it has, or 15% production towards military units. What are you tempted to say? I'm tempted to say we want more military. We want all the military-industrial complex going. Let's make that happen. And then we can now sail our fleet over this way. You included. And you. Alright, well, you have salvaged the crashed satellite. Well done. Now I need you to heal. And we go on to the next turn. Ooh, there's a meteorite crater back here that you should actually probably go take a look at. Maybe. Okay, aliens have decided that they want to be hostile. A little bit annoying. A Sige Vorm. Yeah, there's a Sige Vorm over there. Great. Alright. Shoot the alien. Thank you. Go ahead and plunder the alien nest because, well, they've decided that that's going to be a problem, so... I guess we're going to blood ourselves fighting some aliens instead. Not really what I wanted, but okay, fine. I wanted to sail a fleet up here and just take the Russian cities before Russia grows too much. Alright, you are going to be on home fleet duty. Good luck, Mr. Cutter. Also, money. Money's a problem now. So that's cool. And we have declared a holy war on the aliens, so you may as well just start killing them all. Yeah, you can attack that. You can attack that. You can attack that. Hello, what's happening? Thank you. Alright, culture. Great. You can attack this. You can attack that. Declaring this to be my world. Thank you. Culture. Where's maintenance for units? Okay, so health for military units under my command. I'll take that. It's not one we normally pick up. Quest decisions. Okay, we're going to supremacy, accept the rare genes, and then build a pharma lab building when you get around to it. If you would be so kind. Don't actually know when we're going to get around to it, but... Cest Labby. Alright, keep killing these aliens. Keep killing those aliens. You should probably take a minute to heal up. You need to keep making your way over to the cosmonauts because you are slow. I only have the one submarine, huh? Ah, yeah, that's right. The Kraken ate the other ones. Very sad. Also, this is an alien nest. We're going to need to send a unit out here to take care of this. I don't have a ground unit at the moment, which is an decision. Have you built a farm? You've built a farm. Lovely. Alright, come over here and build me another farm. Old McDonald. Alright. Moving out this way. What you got? $11 turns until you get a thorium reactor. We'll staunch the bleeding a little bit. There's Jinsoku Labs. Yeah. Do I have a trade unit at the moment? Yeah, I got one going to Palatine. Okay. Don't worry too much about that. Hello? There's no one here? Cool. Thanks. Bam. Can now build a spy agency building. And now we are at war with the alien menace. But that's okay. We should be able to deal with that. And then we can pick up something else. What would you like to pick up? I would like to get... Pharma Labs here under genetics. We need that for a quest. We have some upgrades for in combat rover. When flanking. And the Submarine gets its first upgrade when attacking on the coast because there is more coast than ocean. This is not the first time that I've mentioned this. In fact, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in every single start of a Civ series. When I do the submarine. I've literally never picked the attack upgrade for attacking into the ocean. Even when I was learning the game, I don't think I ever did attacking into the ocean. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. Okay, can you finish this off? Yes, decisive victory. Well done. Dead aliens. Dead aliens. Alright, well done, team. I need you to come down here and mine this. What are you doing with your culture focus? I am actually incredibly focused on my culture. It's a culture of military dominance.
You go to...
Okay, harmony. And then we get to do another development. Okay, what's available for... This is 64. That's kind of gross. That's 64. Okay. What do you want to do? We're kind of stuck at the moment. Give me power systems. Yeah, I'll take those. Okay. Take this out. Whoops, sorry. Nope. Pillage that, thank you. Take this out. Okay. Alien nest destroyed. Little upgrade in power systems. Still losing money. Not really a problem. I'll have a means of dealing with this shortly. I mean, that's a filthy lie, actually, but... Alright, we actually need more boats over here. We're going to go just send the entire army on a short victorious war against the Russians, you see. Decisive battle. The game's lore is not very... Hello, sorry. The game's lore is not very specific on... what exactly happened to Japan. Because in the original game, before they introduced Chungsu, it was presumably included within the Pan-Asian Cooperative. And then they introduced Chungsu and said that's Korea and Japan, even though I believe all of the city names are Korean. So, bit of a mystery to me, what happened there. Anyway, these ships need to heal. These ships need to keep moving. Alright. We're just going to go bombardo Russia. It's going to be funny. As long as he's stuck with these 3 cities, we're just going to gobble up cities, and then we're going to be sitting pretty on, like, twice as many cities as everybody else. Despite the fact that we're, you know, not doing too hot score-wise at the moment. Alright, we found more aliens that are going to need to be killed. That's alright. Okay. I would like you to now come back up here and build some farms. I can move Diangi when I get a moment. Back to -1 gold per turn. Oh, hey, I'm ahead of unmet player. So that's good. Basically have the fleet moving forward in 2 waves. Not ideal, but oh well. Alright, Fishman, you gonna stand and fight? Oh, I hope you do. It'd be funny. Alright, cool. That's that taken care of. There's some angry aliens over here. I'll just go north. Oh, well, I've run into more angry aliens, so that's unfortunate. Bombardo. Spread out this way, see what else there is. Not a whole lot. Nope. Hello, it's the French. Okay, well, hopefully the French don't take too much offense at the notion of me just knocking Space Russia out of the map, out of the game. Because that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. Wait. We're going to move the city that way, so you need to come over here. Sorry. When we get a chance. Are you recruiting an army spies on account of you? Ma'am, I didn't know you existed until literally this turn. I want to assure you I'm doing nothing on account of you. Kozlov thinks I'm a pacifist, and that is deeply amusing. Well, okay. Hail and farewell, Explorator. You are not long for this world. Alright. Moving our fleet up this way. Kozlov's gonna be like, dude, what are you doing? The answer is, I'm in your base killing your dudes. Don't you know? Let's get past him and see what else there... Okay, so there's 2 of these melee Deuterinos. And... sorry, 2 of the ranged Deuterinos and 1 melee Deuterino. Got it. Not really a problem. Alright, Dobadebe has completed Stellar Codex. Relationship in jeopardy, yep, okay. And then Dead Explorator, because he's gone in the water. Yeah. Ow. So be it. Alright, the aliens are going back to being quasi-friendly. Meanwhile, my positions are pieced. This is going to be hideous. This is going to be absolutely hideous. Uemu is up. Hooray! Uemu, get me a Old Earth Relic, and then if you'd be so kind to activate your queue, just so I don't have to worry about this for a little bit. Trade Depot. Pharma Lab, Clinic, Cyto Nursery, Frontier Stadium. That'll keep you busy for a bit. What is my spy doing, incidentally? Yeah, he's in Crab Roost. He'll be done in 3 turns. Okay, great. I say okay, great, because we're about to have a... Hi. Yes, how are you? That's not so good. Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, I'm going to go to war with Kozlov and see what happens here. It amuses me to do so. Alright, minor victory there. You, I want you to get a chance to heal. And you pop on back. Alright, cool. Good start. Get unto me... another one of them Tide Hunters. You, yeah. Run over here. I don't know. It's entirely possible this guy just eats junk saying, and then this was the shortest season ever. How did he even get in? I don't know. Ow. Okay.
If the personality traits
Okay, he's
you
left. Great.
have don't seem as useful
he's over there.
anymore, you
Fine.
can exchange
Just
them for new ones.
follow him
You
around.
have enough diplomatic capital to do this now.
All right.
Visit the diplomacy
Back
section
off.
and see if any of the alternative traits are more
Go
attractive.
attack this guy. This guy can still attack. Oh, good. Kill. Alright, there's another ship sunk. Cool. Under diplomacy. Diplomacy. Manage my personality traits. What you got for me? I would grab an additional agent. Thank you. And then I would assign this agent to the French. Okay. Just because the French are like way outside of my sphere of influence, I don't think that that's going to be a huge problem. Alright. We have more or less annihilated what we know of the Russian fleet. And then we just go steam on into Crab Roost and take it. Well, actually, we take Ushpek first, is the plan.
The necessity.
Alright, Faraday Gyre available, upgrade available, Missile Rover. When attacking cities, because that's all we use it for. Now, New Duderino, get you aquatic cities on ocean tiles. Just go ahead and take the time to do that, because we are going to need to move Zhongsang sooner rather than later. Meanwhile, submarine, go attack. Do we have another submarine? No. That was interesting. Virtue developed. Okay, more production for military units. Hiya. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. Keep moving the submarine up. I want to keep an eye on his navy. We're going to take Ushpek, divide his empire in half. Then we're going to take whatever city's over here, is assuming that it's on the coast. And then we're going to come back and take Crab Roost, because he probably has land units at Crab Roost, and I can't really fight a land war. Alright, go ahead and steal me some science. I'm sorry, was that the guy who's done it? No. Abort. Reassign. Reassign to Tiangong. My bad. You were able to steal... Yeah, you were able to steal energy, which is good. That buys us some breathing room. You just invaded the Russians and said we need breathing room. Yeah, I made that joke last time too. I do that. Admittedly, I didn't invade the Russians when I said that. I invaded the Germans, which made it even more ironic. Well, no, it just made it ironic. Well, no, the Russians have definitely invaded people. They're just not under the pretext of breathing room. Historically, Vadim, Crab Roost has always been part of East Asia. All right. I cannot, in fact, move this submarine up, which is stupid. Let's just keep the fleet here and keep healing it up. We actually should have these, the battleships attack the alien nest, you idiot. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Alright. Yep. Alright. Everybody... No, not you, not you. Stop. Stop. Go forward. Vision. I need vision. Alright, kill the aliens. We're gonna edge our forces. That sounded naughty. Ever so slightly forward. You really need to heal. And so do you. Quest decision. Energy from thorium reactors. Desperately needed. I would prefer production, but at the moment I desperately need energy, so it's gonna have to be energy. There's no two ways about it. Okay. Yeah. Don't run yourself aground on a rock. Alright. Almost got that done. Our ships are ready to go forward. What's up here? Okay, he's got the one Deuterino there. Can we just position our pieces, like... Not quite where I wanted them, but... any closer, you're going to be in firing range of Ushpak. Alright, we'll just move everybody up then. Including this guy. And then we'll just go next time. And do the best that we can. Korea expects that every man will do his duty. Okay, he's decided to just, like, sacrifice his one naval unit? Oh, no! He didn't know about this. He didn't know about my Tide Hunter, so he just fell for zones of control. Got it. Kill. There we go. Okay. And now... choose research. Right, what do you want? Terraforming is 56. Cognition is 56. Tactical robotics is 56. Yeah, I want that. I don't have the ability to get the Phyraxite and whatnot yet, but soon. Alright. Blow this thing out of the water. And then we can go take Ushpak on the next turn. That is my cunning plan. Alright. You've built a farm. Great. Come back over here and build a farm. Okay. The rest of the fleet is just going to sit there. We have a couple of operations here. We're going to establish some networks. Alright. In Jiangsang, we're going to move the city. We're going to move the city here. Let's go. Let's finally get moving. Dangyi, we are also... Ooh, it's going to take 13 turns to move a city? Really? Okay, never mind. In that case, I would like for you to build me a cyto nursery. Health is going to be a huge problem in the very near future. Alright, looking good, looking pretty. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move these units up. We're going to bombardo Ushpak. I'm going to sink that. Move this guy up. Bombardo Ushpak. Take Ushpak. I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep it. Let's puppet it to start. Yeah, 5 unhealth. Gross. Alright, Sarek is on the coastline, so... Well, actually what we need to do is make sure that we don't immediately lose Ushpak. Ushpak. There's no H. Well, there's an H at the end. But then we'll wheel the Navy and go take care of Sarek in a minute. There's Phyraxite here. Yeah, okay, we'll need the technology to build Phyraxite mines. That's something that we should probably go and do next. Right, yes. Alright, Bombardo Sarek. Bombardo Sarek. Oh, you can't hit Sarek. Okay, Bombardo Sarek. You can't actually reach it. Whoopsie. Can you reach it? Yes. Great. Hang on. Upgrade yourself, and then go take it. Yeah, there's nothing here. Cool! Well, bam! Alright, another puppet. 13 unhealth. Gross. However, Vadim Kozlov is about to be knocked out of the game. We need to now rearrange the Navy so that we're ready to attack Crab Roost. Unless he's got another city on the map, which would be kind of embarrassing. But I have just vaulted from second to last place to the middle of the pack, and Kozlov is in trouble. Okay, he is sending out ranged land units in boats to attack me. Are you ready for my cunning response to this? I'm going to have my submarine come over here. I'm going to sink his boat. I'm going to bring a battleship over here. I'm going to sink another boat. I'm going to bring a third battleship here. Okay. This guy needs to now back off and heal up. This guy needs to get into position to attack Crab Roost. This guy needs to get into position to attack Crab Roost because it's probably going to take two. Both of our battleships will be in a position to attack Crab Roost at the start of the next turn. Lovely. Could you imagine a video where I had to knock out an enemy civilization every hour? That would be an insane challenge. I would not do it on this difficulty, for sure. But that would actually be something I'd be kind of interested in doing. I'm not going to lie. That would... Uh-oh. I have found a city that actually has defenses. That's not so good. Alright, we're gonna go in here. 18 damage. Ow. We hold this guy in reserve. Hold this guy in reserve, because we only have the one other boat. Okay. Spy's ready to go. Siphon me some energy. Zhang Sang. Yeah, I need a pharma lab, and I needed it yesterday. Alright. It's Kozlov's last turn. Let's see what he does with it. Well, it actually might not be his last turn. He's going to be able to recover a lot of health on that city. Hello? Dominic Sucha has declared war on me. Okay. The thing is... Stop. She's got one unit down here. Other than that, she is over here. So, good luck. I mean, you might take Yumu, but I don't think you will. Okay. You've put a guy over here. Alright. Back off. I would like to take your city now. Thank you. Bye-bye, Vadim. Brilliant. Yeah, that was great. Okay, you had alien life forms. I get all of these, which is nice. All your diplomatic capital and whatever energy is left. Confirm. Thank you. Okay, level 1 purity. Puppet that. 22 on health. That is a huge problem. But it's actually kind of a good problem to have. Oh, hey. This guy hasn't moved. Go kill that thing. Alright, we get some upgrades for a ranger. Heal when not embarked, just so they can keep up with the rest of the army. Alright, we now have access to this inner sea. Although, we can't actually put a city over here to make a canal. So we can't get to Tiangong. Maybe she'll just not. Maybe she'll just chill. Hello, siege worm. Yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Alright, what do we want to do? Well, I want you to, like, just chill and heal. What are we going to do with this navy? Now, we have this stick. We kind of need to use it. Yeah, so here's my plan. The navy is now... Well, this submarine is going to stay here. Because the submarine can't keep up with the rest of the navy. But the rest of the navy is going to come back this way. And we might send it off to fight the Chinese. Unclear. That was an amazingly short victorious war. It was 100 turns. Now that would be doable. Kill an enemy civilization every 100 turns. I mean, yeah, but it wouldn't be much of a challenge because the game only lasts like 400 turns. Yes, but you'd have to, like, hunt them down completely and kill them. Uh-oh. Red Sun vanished. Oh, well. Regrettable. Alright, step mining is up. I don't think you're going to get to that anytime soon. We can shoot the siege worm for fun. Yeah. We're going to have huge health problems. These submarines now need to start winding their way up the coast to go bother China, because that's going to be something that we're going to have to deal with. But I think I'm going to say that we're going to have to deal with that next time, because I honestly don't remember how long the first recording session was, but I have just crossed the 30-minute mark on the second. And that seems like probably within a decent amount of time to stop it. So, this has been a remarkable start to this journey. Season 14, we are finally playing as Chungsu, the only civilization we haven't actually played as yet in Beyond Earth. And I have some ideas about what to do with this series going forward because, well, Beyond Earth is the game that I've played the most on this channel, I think. It's got, I mean, there probably are more orc named Sue. No, there aren't. Because each season of this is like 10 episodes. This is season 14, so I've done 130 episodes of this. I've only done like 105 episodes of orc named Sue. So yeah. This is still kind of the signature series for this, the signature game of this channel is Civ Beyond Earth, which is a game. Like, I don't think a lot of people would rank this as their favorite 4X game or their favorite Civ game. But it's just one that I'm kind of good at, and apparently people find entertaining enough for me to keep making videos about it. So there we are. Like I said, I am going to go ahead and call the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye. You can't see me. I'm cloaked. That's the whole point of being cloaked, is your inability to see me. That's what that confers upon me. Yeah, I'm gonna take my chances. Wabajek, go. Oh, good, you just made it invisible. That's very helpful. I've made several mistakes. I founded a city slightly too late. I've become overpopulated. And I'm almost certainly going to have to break my commitment to pacifism in order to solve one of those problems. The overpopulation. You might say, Germany, that I need breathing room.